There are two ways to deduct your auto deduction in your business. There's the right way and then there's the wrong way. The wrong way has two fingers. So the right way to deduct your business auto when you have a single member LLC is to just track either your mileage or your actual expenses, and that should all be logged. Everything should be logged. Your usage should always be logged in any type of situation. The second way is if you have an S corporation, which many do have an S corporation, they put their auto as a reimbursable expense. They don't title the car in the S corporation's name usually. Some people do, and then that's a different way of doing it. You capitalize the auto. If the title of the car is under the S corporation, you take depreciation, and then you have to do personal value and add backs to either fringe benefit wages, or some people just reduce the expenses by that amount. But that's a little bit more complicated. It's not necessarily the best advice. And auto insurance, when you have a business car, is more. So that's why a lot of people don't title cars into business. They title it personally because it's easier to get the car. It's a whole big thing. But some accountants are okay with just capitalizing it, whether it's titled to you or not. That's not necessarily right, wrong. I don't see the IRS doing anything. The only thing the IRS really cares about is, are you taking 100% of a car that's really used only 50% for business? And they're going to ask you to prove your business deduction. They're not necessarily going to ask you for title of the car. That's a little bit too deep. They just want to make sure that you only took a business deduction for what you actually are entitled to. So what do we suggest for S corporations? The smoothest way is to just have an accountable plan, which means you keep a record for what you've used your car for, and you send a check out of the business once a month, once a quarter. It doesn't matter. Just be consistent and only reimburse for your usage of the car, which means you got to do your auto mileage tracking. Everyone's got to do that. A lot of people don't, but it is what it is. But if you had a lot of auto usage in your business and you want to take a huge deduction for it, you best take good records. All right. If you look at your Schedule C, which is a single member LLC or sole proprietor, they actually have a form, a whole thing with the auto thing, which you either put your miles in 70 cents a mile, or you do your actual, whichever one is higher is what you'll take as a deduction for your business. So there you go. When it's, by the way, single member LLC, it's like all disregarded. So it doesn't matter how the vehicle is titled. It's obviously going to be titled to you. But even if it was titled to your LLC, which is kind of silly because it's a single member, it's disregarded. You can't take depreciation there. So if your depreciation plus all the expenses is equal to or higher than your actual miles at the 70 cents or the IRS mileage rate, go ahead, take which one ever is better. And that's really how you do it. You can do it right, you can do it wrong. Just don't overdo it. That's the main advice. Don't take a deduction for more than what you actually should be doing. And that's really what it is. Have a great day.